So learning how to use conversion factors. I see a place up here to put my name, class, and date, so I'm going to put that right here, Miss Riggle, and you will be typing this in on the worksheet. Class, I'm 8D homeroom, and date is September 1st, 2020. So learning how to use conversion factors. First, we know that the vocabulary, dimensional analysis, is a method of using conversion factors and unit canceling to solve a unit conversion problem. And then I have my steps. Step 1, identify the unit that needs to be converted. What needs to change? What does it need to become? Step 2, list the conversion factors. So what information do you know that will help you change the units? So it will be written something like 12 inches equals 1 foot. Step 3, write the conversion factors as ratio fractions. So in your notes I called that step 3 is fractions. So again, if you're using something like 12 inches equals 1 foot conversion factor, you write it as a fraction in two different ways. You can write it as 12 inches per 1 foot or 1 foot per 12 inches. These are exactly the same thing. Step 4, cancel your units and solve. So you'll write down the starting number and the unit, write a multiplication sign, choose a ratio that will help get from the first unit to the next, cancel out units that are written diagonally from each other. So all the things that I was showing in the examples. So step 1, you're going to identify the unit that needs to be converted by circling it. Then underline the unit that it needs to become. You do not have to solve these problems. Just circle and underline. So the first example is saying convert 5 feet into inches. So feet gets circled because this is the starting unit. So it needs to be converted. And this one gets underlined because that's what it needs to become, or needs to end as. So start gets circled, ending gets underlined. This is just trying to see if you can recognize what the question is asking. So convert 3 miles to meters. What's the unit we're starting with? Pretty obvious in this one, I hope. 3 miles is what we're starting with. And meters is what it's going to become. Convert 99 kilograms into pounds. Not too bad. It's going to be kilograms right there, and pounds. So you're going to be using Kami to do this. So you're going to be making little circle shapes and underlines using your mouse. Okay, this one is a little trickier. How many minutes are in 2 hours? Okay, read that one again. How many minutes are in 2 hours? What unit do we have to start with? We're going to start with the unit that has the number on it. So I'm going to say we're starting with hours, and we're going to end with minutes. So this one was backwards because it was written backwards. If I have 3 gallons of water, how many pints of water do I have? Well, gallons is on the 3, so that's my starting number, or my starting unit, and pints is my finish. How many cents are in $1? Uh-oh, neither of these have a number on them. So where do I start? Which one is the original? Think about what it's asking. How many cents are in $1? That's not a variable here. That's a pronoun, I think. I'm not your ELA teacher. But that is a word, a piece of the sentence that's telling us how many we have. A is another word for 1. So how many cents in $1? Dollar now has a number on it. Dollar is our starting, cents is our finish. Okay, step 2. List your conversion factors. So for questions 6 through 10, choose the appropriate conversion factor that should be used for each. You do not have to solve these problems, just write the equivalence. So all you have to do is write the conversion factor you're going to use. So the first example, convert feet to inches. So you have to come up here into your conversion factors chart and look for something that uses both feet and inches. Hours and minutes, no. Kilograms and pounds, nope. Gallons and pints, no. Miles, that's distance. Meters, that's distance. But it doesn't use feet and inches. Dollars and cents, nope. There it is. 1 foot equals 12 inches. So 1 foot equals 12 inches. 1 foot equals 12 inches. So I can use this conversion factor, or I can write it backwards with 12 inches equals 1 foot. Either of those will work. So convert 3 miles to meters. Am I going to use this one? How about this one? Miles and meters? Miles and meters? Miles and meters? No? Miles and meters. So we're going to use this one. 3 miles to meters. 1 mile equals 1,609.344 meters. Convert 99 kilograms to pounds. So what should you look for up here? You shouldn't look for feet or inches or money. You shouldn't look for volume. You're going to look for something that uses kilograms and pounds. And then just write the answer right there. How many minutes are in 2 hours? So you need to find something that uses hours and minutes. If I have 3 gallons of water, how many pints of water do I have? So gallons and pints. And then how many cents are in $1? Start with dollars, end with cents. So pick your conversion factors and just write them in here, just like I did there. Okay, step 3 is to actually write out your ratios. So if I'm following along with this up here, converting feet to inches, and 12 inches equals 1 foot, or 1 foot equals 12 inches, then I can put those into a fraction. 12 inches equals 1 foot. There's 12 inches per 1 foot, or there's 1 foot per 12 inches. So the next one, 1 mile equals 1,609.344 meters. Well, I already know I'm going to use this conversion factor right here because it uses miles and meters. Well, I guess I gave you that conversion factor right here. So I'm going to write it as a fraction. And my first option is going to be 1 mile per 1,609.344 meters. I can also put the reciprocal here, so the upside down. So you get to figure out what's going to go in this one. There's a hint. That's going to move up. That's going to move down. Next one, 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds. All you have to do is make it a fraction and then make its reciprocal. Same thing here. Put your fraction in and then give its reciprocal because it can be either fraction. And we are almost there. Practice for step 4. Cancel and solve. For problems 14 through 15, set up and solve a unit dimensional analysis problem. So this one you actually have to go through and finish the full entire math. Convert 5 feet into inches. 5 feet times 12 inches is 5 times 12 is 60 over 1. And my units, feet and feet, cancel out. So my units up top are inches and nothing on the bottom. So I'm actually going to write it out to the side as 60 inches. And that's going to be my final answer. So the next one, convert 99 kilograms to pounds. Well, which conversion factor are we going to use? So we're going to come back here, look at our kilograms and pounds, look at whatever answers you put in here, and pick the best one to make sure that we cancel out. So I'm going to start out the first box, 99 kilograms per 1. It's always just going to be over 1 because that's our placeholder. So 99 kilograms over 1 times whichever conversion factor goes here to give me my answer in pounds. And then the last one, how many cents in $1? You're going to start it off with your starting unit. So I'll do my circles and underlines. So you're going to start it with your starting unit and end in your final unit. Set it up, use your conversion, and get your answer. And that's all you've got to do.